So I don't know if this was intentional or not. So Karen and Bugsy knew it was my birthday coming up. Bugsy had my shirt on, and then Karen had my shirt on, which they're a husband and wife team. So then when Tiffany goes up to perform, Tiffany mentions a conversation that me and her had. I don't know if this was months ago or a year ago or whatnot. But basically, when Tiffany performed, she came off as someone that came off as shy or bashful, or even to the point she was kind of questioning, am I doing this right? That's how it came off. So immediately when I got a minute, and I do that with a lot of our poets, when you can tell they weren't quite sure themselves, and you gotta let them know, no, you got this, you got it. So I pulled her in and I was like, do you realize how dope you are? And we had a moment. And so based on that moment there, fast forward to last night, she goes into the moment, and I immediately was like, really? And then she at first I guess wasn't going to share, and then she shared it, and I immediately had to stop myself from tearing up, because y'all will be surprised how the devil wants to tell me how I'm not doing enough, how I don't impact people enough. And what I'm noticing, what God has been doing lately, is from emails from former students to running into former parents of students to just people constantly reminding me, no, you got this, you're on it. So fast forward back to last night. We're going back to last night. Tiffany wrote a poem based on that interaction me and her had, and it was basically, she would say a line, which I'll post the poem sometime today. I did not record the whole poem because I just wanted to be immersed in the moment, and I wasn't sure I had her permission to post the whole poem. Get your permission for you post people stuff like that. So then, but basically the poem was saying, when you do such and such and such and such, she would point at us and we would say, that's dope. When you would do such and such and such and such, that's dope. So that's just a reminder to us, as anyone in this world, not just females. Affirm people, remind them how awesome they are. Be the light in this world, because you never know how you can bless someone, how you can uplift someone. We got to stop tearing people down. I get constructive criticism, but at the same time, we have to make sure we're speaking life into people. And when we sense, okay, they're not sure of their light, we have to remind them, no, you're shining just as brightly, as beautifully, as wonderfully as you are.
Push past your anxiety and fears to share your gifts and talents in spite of everyday challenges.
That's dope.
You never give up hope and continue to push through every challenging situation while evolving new mechanisms and ways to cope.
That's dope.
Being a loving and supportive and solid person for those around you that look toward you, and having that comforting shoulder for them to hold on to.
That's dope.